When we talk about Labradorite, we usually jump straight to its flash and its energy. In this video, I want to step back and sit with the stories that have been wrapped around this stone for a very long time. Let's start where it gets its most famous name, the Stone of the Northern Lights. Inuit/Northern Lights legend. Long before Labradorite appeared in European gem books, it lived in the hands and stories of the indigenous peoples of the Labrador coast in the far northeast. In that landscape, winter nights are lit by the aurora borealis, those shifting curtains of green, blue, and violet light moving across the sky. According to one Inuit legend, those lights weren't always above us. The story goes that the Northern Lights were once trapped inside the rocks along the shoreline of Labrador. A brave warrior, sometimes a shaman, depending on who's telling the story, noticed light flickering inside the stone. He struck the rocks with his spear to set the lights free. The aurora shot up into the sky, becoming the Northern Lights we see now, but not all of that light escaped. Some of it stayed behind, frozen inside the stone itself, the flashes we now see as Labradorite. What I love is that image of light trapped in stone. It stays with us even when we move out of legend and into written history. European discovery and naming. In European records, Labradorite appears in the late 1700s. It was described around 1770 on a small island off the coast of what is now called Labrador, near Nain in eastern Canada. Missionaries and travellers working in the area encountered this shimmering stone, already known locally, and carried specimens back to Europe. Under the right light, the stone seemed to hold its own little aurora, flashes of blue, green, gold, and sometimes violet, all trapped just under the surface. Before long, Labradorite was being cut, polished, and set into jewellery and decorative pieces, celebrated for the same strange glow that the older stories were already naming. Even in these early written accounts, you can feel that same fascination. There is something inside this stone that looks like light from another world, and that feeling carried forward into how modern spiritual and healing traditions picked it up. Shamans, healers, and modern lore. As Labradorite spread, it gathered new layers of meaning. In many modern sources, you'll see it described as a stone of magic, transformation, and protection, especially for people who work between worlds. Whether or not those modern associations are historically perfect, they echo the same core idea. Labradorite as a guardian at the threshold, a stone that stands with you when you're moving through change or reaching into the unseen. For many people today, that's how it's used, as a talisman when they're leaning into their intuition, opening to messages in dreams, or stepping into big life transitions. Weaving the stories together. When you hold a piece of Labradorite in your hand, you're not just holding a pretty blue rock with a nice flash. You get to decide how you hold these stories, as legend, as mythic poetry, as spiritual truth, or as a way of deepening your relationship with the land this stone comes from. However you relate to them, they can add another layer of meaning every time that flash of colour catches the light. If you'd like to explore how Labradorite works in your intuition and energy field, I have a separate video all about Labradorite as a stone between worlds. And if you're more curious about the physical side, how this flash is formed inside the rock, you can visit the geology-focused video in the Labradorite court. Thank you for walking through these stories with me.